My friends, this is a great time to become a channel member. Every week now I'm posting uncensored videos exclusively for my channel members, along with custom emojis and live streams for members at the Arch-Villain level where you get to talk to me directly. Please consider supporting this channel by clicking the link in the video description and joining us in our fight to save pop culture. And also, check out our Patreon and Subscribe-Star pages for exclusive content you won't find anywhere else, including Harvey Cthulhu's insane podcasts, photos of my vast toy collection, and members at the Legionnaire level receive a signed photo, membership card, and certificate signed by me. You'll find the Patreon link in the video description as well. Thanks for watching, my friends, and now on to the video. Greetings, my friends. I am Dictor Van Doomcock, the future ruler of Earth, broadcasting from my hidden base at the center of the Earth. And I am here today to celebrate a win for coherent filmmaking, script writers, and fans everywhere. After 4 weeks of release, it seems certain that Captain America: Brave New World is going to lose money. Not only lose money, it's scraping dangerously close to the bottom of the MCU barrel in terms of box office returns. I'll share the horrible numbers with you here in just a few minutes, but the central question here is, why has Captain America: Brave New World underperformed so badly, and what does this mean for the future, or lack thereof, of the MCU? Folks, there's no doubt that this production was plagued by problems from the start. What was once rumor reported on this channel has been vindicated as fact at this point, now that people have had a chance to see Captain America: Brave New World, a film plagued by rewrites and reshoots that seemingly explain the slapdash and disjointed final product released in theaters 4 weeks ago. This thing was arguably doomed from the start, a continuation of a bunch of failed shows on Disney+, following a string of MCU movies in theaters ranging from disappointing to catastrophic, all adding up to one thing. Sadly, the evidence strongly suggests the MCU is in decline. Look, folks, the plain and simple truth is Sam Wilson is not Captain America. He's just not big enough a presence to fill those boots, especially without the help of a coherent script, which seemingly Captain America 4 never had, judging by all the reshoots and false starts. The one bright spot in the MCU right now is the Daredevil Born Again TV show, and yet it seems that Disney is having trouble getting people to watch it. I personally think Daredevil Born Again is an excellent show, more than worthy of watching, and yet people just aren't tuning in. Disney has asserted that Daredevil Born Again episodes 1 and 2 received 7.5 million views in 5 days, whereas the horrifically awful The Acolyte hit 11 million views in 5 days, and Ahsoka, a show that's the closest thing you can get to Ambien without a prescription, got about 14 million during the same release period. Indeed, it appears that Daredevil Born Again is, oh God, I hate to even say this, it appears Daredevil Born Again is roughly tied with Agatha All Along in views, which turned out to be one of Disney Plus's worst rated shows. So what does this have to do with Captain America: Brave New World's disappointing box office performance? As I said, the big question here is, did Captain America 4 fail because it's substandard product? Or did it fail because the MCU has been damaged by a glut of substandard projects, causing bored and alienated viewers to walk away from the whole mess?
Or perhaps a combination of both.
Well, you may have a point there, Harvey. They call it superhero fatigue, but I'm not sure I agree. I think fans are tired of mediocrity across the board, but especially in superhero movies and shows. If Marvel and DC were putting out great superhero projects like Iron Man and Guardians of the Galaxy and Deadpool, people would still be filling theaters. They certainly did for Deadpool 3, right? And yet, Daredevil Born Again is a very interesting case study because it's actually an excellent show that deserves a lot better audience than it's getting. To a lesser extent, Skeleton Crew on Disney Plus had some very entertaining moments in it, thanks to Jude Law, who elevated the entire cast and project and brought the first genuine moments of fun the franchise has seen since Mando Season 2, and yet, no one watched that show either. Granted, Skeleton Crew was hampered by the first 2 episodes, which were boring and or annoying with the usual obnoxious Disney girl boss bullshit, so that, I'm sure, turned a lot of people away and they never looked back. But folks, this is a trend, and I have to wonder, is this Disney fatigue? Or rather, anger against Disney for all the years of substandard programming, extremist politics, and fan abuse?
I suspect it's the latter, Doomcock. We've been warning Disney for years to pull out of this woke tailspin they've gotten dragged into. I think we're finally seeing this fan alienation take root, and the effect of pissing everyone off for years and years. This kind of damage, in my eyes, is going to be tough to undo. To play devil's advocate here, a role I savor, Captain America Brave New World suffered from a weak script, scrapbooking, and at one point, rumor has it they were shooting battle shit without any script at all, simply from a short list. And you cannot create an excellent story without an excellent script. It's simply impossible, and now they're paying the price for it.
And what a steep price they're paying. The debate rages on. Is it these specific projects that are failing, or the Disney/Marvel/Star Wars brands that are failing? Regardless of the cause, however, the numbers don't lie. Here's some hard data, my friends. Captain America Brave New World is sitting on a worldwide gross of $370.7 million after 4 weeks. It is estimated that it needs to hit $425 million to break even, but I think given all the reshoots and various problems, that number may very well be charitable. Either way, it looks doubtful that it will reach even that generous break-even target. But the news for Cap 4 only gets worse. Quantumania, starring second stringers Ant-Man and the Wasp, hit a worldwide gross of $476 million, a target that seems unattainable for Captain America Brave New World at this point, while third stringer Shang-Chi managed to gross $432 million even with the weird rabbit chicken thing in it. But the worst news of all for Cap 4, even a piece of shit like the Eternals is kicking its ass at this point. This sad failure of a film is sitting at $402 million, and there's serious doubt as to whether Captain America Brave New World will be able to scale that particular mountain. The one bright spot for Captain America 4 is it's not the absolute bottom of the barrel. That dubious honor is held by none other than the Marvels, which somehow conned enough people around the world to earn $206 million. Disturbing, but true. So, there you have it, my friends. Despite carefully worded reports in the mainstream media doing their level best to be optimistic at this point, it looks like Captain America Brave New World will have to put a brave face on its failure. Will Daredevil Born Again rally and breathe some new life into the MCU? I certainly hope so, my friends. In addition to criticizing mediocrity and garbage, we must also praise excellence. And there's simply a lot of great things about Daredevil Born Again. It's not perfect, but it's one of the best damn things they've put on Disney+, and I think it deserves a much broader audience. Still, the sad fact of the matter is, this may be a case of too little, too late. Only time will tell. From the center of the earth, this is Dictor Van Doomcock bidding you all, my friends, stay angry. Ha 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 ha.